So I've been waiting a long time to make this, and it's really because I wanted to always have it at least perfect or somewhat of a conversation that we can have and keep you entertained while I teach you. And maybe it's not going to come off perfect, but essentially I want to share something with you that I have experienced, going through this trading journey, learning about investing. Growing up, no one taught us about it, so I always wanted to learn more, and I got myself into it. And then over the years, I've been able to make a living off of it. But with this living, there's always wins and losses and wins and losses and wins and losses when you're investing and trading your money. In those wins and losses, sometimes you'll get more consecutive wins and sometimes you'll get more consecutive losses. I've experienced both, and now I want to share with you guys everything I've learned when I'm winning and everything I will learn when I'm losing, and do my best to help you guys learn a little bit of the basics of things that help me in my life, because I feel like not all of us have grown up to have had these conversations around people who have already experienced money or are around a certain amount of wealth. This is kind of a rare resource that at least I didn't have growing up, so I make the assumption that a lot of people didn't either. And if you did have someone to show you at least the basics, congratulations. Now with investing and trading, you could take it to the next level. But I kind of tailored this course to really just the beginner, bro. Like, I tailored this course really to just the younger me, that individual trying to get into it. Anything you start, bro, your experience is going to be down here and your result and expectation is going to be up here. So you got to take it little by little, man. You understand this is a learning game, and really, like, with this game, unfortunately, it's just money. So you have to build up a certain risk tolerance. You have to manage the risk, not just tolerate it, but know how to manage it correctly. So when to get out of positions, or when to get out of an investment. So I'm going to be teaching you guys the difference between investments and trading. Because there's a difference in time horizon, there's a difference in reward, there's a difference in risk management, and there's a difference in risk tolerance. And you have to understand this when you're investing, and when you're trading, it's a little bit different. Time horizons are shorter, rewards are higher, your tolerance has to be a little bit less. So there's different, perspectives and different categories that I'm going to share with you guys that have helped me across the years. Bring you guys more into the world of investing. Something that I want to include as well. It's not a golden ticket to success or money or riches. It's a skill set, When you go take your first math class, or you go for the first time playing any sport you played as a kid, or just playing any game, when you start at it, you still need to practice. And as you practice and gain this experience, now you become better. When we used to play each other at maybe FIFA, Mortal Kombat, whatever we used to play with our cousins, if you were experienced in video games, that's essentially how it is. It's a competitive sport, but you get better the more you practice. So same thing here. And it's something that I want to tell you guys, that with these losses, don't give up. Understand that investing and trading I can argue maybe not so much, but investing has to be a way of life that you have to incorporate in today's economy to be able to strive, afford the things you want, maybe even for some basic necessities. So it's a tool that we all have to learn how to use no matter what. It's a resource in today's economy to have this knowledge. Instead of depending on traditional investments or long-term retirement plans, you can at least now be more in control of it yourself, which I believe is a basic necessity. I think every individual should know how to manage and grow their money, so their banks and the 401k plans that they're heavily invested in don't just make it disappear, or at least lose it all. They are in control, they are to blame, and they take the power back in their hands. So I think this is a really important skill set to have in life. And like I said, it's not a golden ticket to success. And don't let these videos be the only one-stop shop. I still watch YouTube videos, I still do Google research, I still read the Wall Street Journal every now and then, I still go ahead and interact with people on social media and gather different opinions. I read the comment section, use all the resources I can to make my best decisions, and have evidence to back the positive and evidence to back the negative in every company that I either invest in or trade in. So this is something that you want to start building as a habit, and knowing how to utilize your resources. This is simply just me introducing you with the benefit of my experience, which is about 5 years now. So I've experienced a lot of wins and a lot of losses, and I'm pretty sure if you've already had these experiences yourself trading with us already, you see that the losses teach you something. And unless you just get emotional and give up, which I highly recommend, build a tolerance to battle with that, giving up. Maybe this isn't for me, just for a little longer, because if you do, it eventually starts clicking a little bit. But learn from your losses. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for sticking this long. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna start with the real basics for everyone that's just getting started with absolutely no experience. I have to just think about everybody. So I highly recommend everyone just give it some time, just hear me out, hear my perspective. I always said at the beginning of the video, it's like sharing it's like we're having a conversation that maybe you've never had with anyone else about money. So just hear me out on everything, and I hope I can help you guys to the best of my ability. Thank you for giving me the opportunity of working with you. I really mean it. I give you guys the most gratitude and thanks, because this is something that I'm hoping to build as like a family, a real community one day, that we're able to provide value to so much more people and also help our own families, you know, our parents, our uncles, our cousins learn how to invest as well, so we can all live a little bit more of a abundant life, you know, take some nice vacations, maybe give our kids better education, a bigger house, nicer cars, so we just get to experience more of life. You know, I think it's unfortunate how money nowadays is such a vital economic resource that if you don't have it, it literally limits how much you can experience and live and how free you are. So I believe in this skill set, and it may be very challenging, but just like anything else in life, when you starting, you're not going to be the best up here, you're going to be down here. So be patient with yourself, and to help you guys as much as I can. Welcome to SoCal Trading Group, and thank you for watching this video of Jerry Trades the SoCal Trading Group. Over and out.